Alright, what do we got? So we're in Larnac. We got another insight point. What are we up to? Ooh, we're up to 12. That's more than I thought we'd gained. I've actually got enough for another authority point. We could put that person to work if I spend it there, but I really, really would like to level up some more of my NPCs. It's going to be... yeah, the entire 12 points to get that to 5. Youch. So your authority dictates the maximum number of companions you can put to work as deputies in the Comitatus. So I've got 5 companions now. I'd love to get the last guy working. So currently the orc does not, Gorgoro, does not have a job in the Comitatus. So these 4 have got jobs that give specific bonuses. He also doesn't qualify yet for a job. We got to get him some points. So he can be a guard captain or marauder prime. Guard captain, bonus to flee, opens up defensive equipment slot, more vigilance. But I need perceptive 2, so I need to buy both levels of this. So I have to spend insight on this list here, then spend the proficiency points that I earn to buy these, and I have to level up my authority. So a lot of points would have to be spent. I can't get it all done right now, so there's no big point to pursuing that. Head of the fighting crew and attacking others. Marauder Prime. We've already got somebody in the guard captain slot, so yeah, I'd want to put him in here. Which means I need both perceptive 2 and hunting and raise my authority. So let's we're not going to get him into a slot anytime soon. He's absolutely one of the best of the fighter types. We leveled Finderarth last time. So I should probably let him sit where he's at and get somebody else leveled up that's been around for a bit. Loyalty is neutral. How are we doing elsewise? Disgruntled, congenial. So just Garrick is disgruntled, which is, you know, not good. Near bottom of the list there. I haven't figured out too many things to do with him yet. I need to actually stop and talk to folks again, figure out what their quest chain is. Each of the NPCs, companions, has kind of their own personal quest chain. We've been doing pretty good with Finderarth's. And I think I did one of the other guys a little bit, but we haven't done much for Garrick yet. So, Harvek is our original main fighter. He's got some stuff. But my feeling is that I want to level Krifta. Hunting 4, dexterous, survival, perspective, skulker, marksman, poison arrow, aim shot, suppressing shot, and defensive cut. Let's wait until we get back to Torzags, I think, before I spend some points on stuff like that. We'll do a general upgrade when we get there. So we've got more stuff to visit and look at. Let's do the tattoo lizard thing again. Gain loyalty again. Uh-oh, I think I got something. Several of these clues led me to believe that the assassins we are looking for have a vested interest in slave trading in the region. They often supplied shady merchants with stocks of kidnapped people throughout the years. It seems that one of their regular contacts was a man called Harn. And of course, he's all the way back up in Ash. Damn it. +3 insight. I mean, yay, but damn it. +2 insight awarded for gaining 10 new codex entries. Really? Yeah, look at that. Nice. Alright, same thing applies, though. What else we got? Embassy, industrial, explore, and the wealth and privilege area. Let's go for a stroll. Buying somebody a drink, are we? Alright, half-elven heritage. Oh my goodness. So much text I have to scroll the window. Giants in the hills added to rumors. We spent the money. Big cyclopean white fellas, huh? Pallid giants, hairless skin the color of alabaster. Okay. Industrial sections at the bar. Yep, sure. Buy beer for everybody. Fish around for rumors. Pay for some rounds. Receive news. Look around for the sorceress you've heard about. Nedier. Alright, another NPC. Okay, got yet another companion. Uh-oh. Some kind of monstrous worm-like creature burst out of the gutters and murdered the children of a cobbler. Creatures have apparently grown large and bold as of late. Now locals are beginning to fall prey to their assaults. A nest must be somewhere in the sewer tunnels and caves. Sure, we can try to take that out. Gain loyalty. Goddamn, Garrick lost loyalty again. It's weird what things gain and lose loyalty with these NPCs. +1 tribal trinket. Okay, we get 0 out of 6. Wow. That's the entire crew. I mean, does it matter what circle they go into? I get to deploy them. No guarantee you'll find them. A very high chance. Not enough resource. Test success. You do not find the nest, but you do find some gruftas. All right. Those are kind of nasty looking. 16 vitality, 2 power. Show me details, please. Frenzy and acrobatic. After you deal damage in melee, you gain +3 initiative and plus 20% damage for 1 turn. You can choose where to move after a successful evade. Okay. They are susceptible to electricity. That's great for our 1 mage. I don't know what our 2nd mage can do since we haven't done anything with her yet. Peristaltic lunge and constrict. Grapples its victim, constricting them with its muscular body. Okay. That stuns. And that has venomous poison damage. Okay, well, I got 6. I got to put somebody everywhere, which means I don't have room to let Gogoro do his running attack. Hey, you. So this is Nedir. Outer Realms lore. Flame Toss. Does armor piercing. Conflagration. Burn damage. Domination. Dominates the mind of a foe briefly, utterly confounded for a few moments. Okay, and summon servant. Summons a demonic famulus from the abyss. Don't think, will it let me do that when we have all slots full? Or does it give some other kind of bonus? Why does this look like a button? Oh, it is a button. The famulus. Yeah, I don't think I can take that when I've got all the slots full. Alright, cool. More new stuff. So, well, it's going to be you in the middle, you here, Garrick there, with Krifta here, you there, and you. Why are we not deploying? 4 out of 4? Well, now I'm confused. Why did you let me bring 6, but I can only deploy 4? What's that about? Huh. Alright, pull you back. Move, let's see, 1 more, huh? You there, and... I'm debating if I want to bring the other mage in, given their susceptibility to the fire and lightning. You have how much vitality? 13. I need to get him to do his rush forward attack and then tuck her in behind. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure why my deploy thing is 4, but they let me bring 6. Do I get to deploy a new person if somebody goes down, or... Yeah, whatever. Infight. Maybe she'll be fast enough she can put her familiar out in front of her. Okay, so we're definitely going to do that. Oh, I can run to there and then do the kick. Yeah, do that. Or, not kick, the strike. Okay. They like to be right up front, do they? Let's not let him be right up front. Missed. Alright, Krifta. There are all up on the front shot, so suppressing's not going to help. Let's get some poison going. Yeah, on your own side here. Well, that's annoying. That's funny. Okay. Debuffs. Minus 15% damage, minus 15 accuracy, been taunted, and minus 15 mind resist. Res mind, I assume, is mind resist. Okay, Krifta again. Well, that didn't do much. It didn't get a single action before it was dead. Okay, and I used an awful lot of my power to bring that thing out. She's going to be useless here pretty quick. We haven't dropped a single thing yet. Let's try getting you booted back. And it immediately moves forward again. Do it again! Damn it! This thing keeps getting to move before Krifta can be put on Overwatch. It pisses me off. That thing has moved forward 2 times before Krifta got a single action. How do I pass a turn? I don't want her to do anything. Oh, I never even looked at these buttons. There's got to be a way to pass the turn. How do you pass the turn? Current defense mode block. Can't do whatever that is. Forfeit active turn or replenish 2 power. That's what I want. Alright. Nice big crit. Oh, I thought he was done. He's got poison on him, though, right? Yeah, fire and bleed, so he'll be dead next round anyway. Okay, Thunder. Oh, I forgot there was like a round limit. All right, holy crap, I didn't account for there might be multiple fights. Shit. This is gonna be even worse. Yep. We're not capable. I got some heavily wounded people. Oh boy. Now we get all 6. Oh, we're back to full. Were they full strength before? Yeah, they were full strength before. I don't see us winning this fight. We had problems enough with just 3 of them. At least we got our power back. And they just immediately return. Do you guys have like a special ability that lets you do that? What the hell is up with that? Was it literally his turn next? I didn't look ahead of time, but they keep doing that and it's really annoying me. If it's a mechanical information, then sure. If it's strategy on how to defeat something, then no. Can't do my charge. At least we've got Finderarth here for the chain lightning. Damn, that's loud. All right. It's hard to see their stats when they're stacked like this, the bars that is, but he's halfway down. Let's keep focusing fire. Gas bomb. Might be better to gas bomb him first. Fixed powder. Can't do both without doing a reload. Oof, the accuracy sucks. Lovely. Everybody's going after Garrick. That's not good. Oh, she's enervated. That's what that meant. Whoa, it didn't move him, huh? Rough to resist the impediment effect of Big Foot, or Big Boot. Really don't want to move him back, but I might have to. Yeah, let's pull him back. Still 3 vitality. That was a really good one. About out of power. And most of them are full strength. 9 out of 16, 9 out of 16. And not quite full. Get his accuracy down. So he's got... Did he... resist the poison effect? Lock and load, my dude. Ouch. You're not doing good either. All of a sudden, his boot's not doing much. Shield him up. You really need to start dropping some people. By people, I mean big, strange sewer worm things. 5, 9, 7. Really would like this to hit. Damn it. Uh-oh. Rough round. Of course, he's down to... Whoa, he's still at 5? What the hell? Am I misremembering how much health that guy had? I must be misremembering, because I could have swore it should have been lower than 5 at this point. All right. Now... Can't do the boot. I don't know if I dare. He's only at 6. One more hit's probably going to drop him. 3 vitality on you, huh? And he still goes down. Damn it. One to go still. Did that fucker just heal? What the hell kind of rude thing is that? Oh, my dude. A random enchanted rune. Will it harm them? Apparently not. That sucks. To undo what he did. Get to go again? Right. God damn it. If this one worm knocks out another for one of my people, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Need to get people relocated. Nah, the green number healed. It healed the thing for 4. Salvage rune heals 3 on Grifta. Finish this thing. One vitality. What's our most accurate shot? 90%, 98%. Sounds good. I think Krifta was one of the most effective units in that fight. All right. The adult grifters lie slain. Their unmoving bodies now float on the sewer water. Your companions also dispatch the larvae and grab valuable-looking things from the nest before throwing lamp oil on it and setting it on fire. The thing squeals. Horrified, the company heads to the surface, leaving this accursed place behind. Another bronze statue, some jewelry, an Erd rune, and some teeny-tiny bits of money. Alright, then more story stuff. Remain silent on the matter of the trinkets? Nah, give their belongings back. And again, 4 of my companions I lose loyalty with. It just seems so arbitrary. How the hell am I supposed to know a decision is going to make people happy or sad? How? How exactly am I supposed to understand all those connections? It just seems so random. That's one of the systems I like the least so far in the game, just because there's just absolutely no way to know that I'm aware of. And I'm probably not, even if there was a way, I probably wouldn't be able to get to it from the screens when I have to make the decision. And it would be just, I really don't like that system. Now, so far, the loyalty stuff hasn't bit me in the ass. I assume it will eventually at some point. We'll see. So I might be complaining about nothing, but I find this very opaque and useless. Alright, some insight, some morale, some renown. Leave the fields. Check our companions. 7 vitality. Hurt for 3 days. Garrick, hurt for 3 days. 3 vitality. Harvak, wounded for 10 days at 1 vitality. Alright. We've got enough med supplies. They should be okay. Alright, well, after that long session, here we are at Larnak. Are we going to make an attempt to get to the Forsaken Colony and then come back across? That's kind of the plan. I think that's a better trip than trying to get all the way over to Crystal and then back to Lumen. Yeah. Is that is, oh, that's a ruins. Maybe not. I don't know that I'm ready to go into a place that's a ruins. So it's either going to be Crystal or the Drusian Quarry. I think I'll just come straight across. We'll see how the trip goes, and then I'll decide. We could supply up. I don't know that there's going to be much else. So back to Avernum, Ash. We're not doing any of that stuff. Restock for Torzags for Venari. I can't take any of this anyway. It's all levels I don't have. All right, so yeah, we got nothing we can do for the factions. Four of Bright Kelp, huh? Bright Kelp, chitin. Double your money going to crystal or ash. More Torzags. I think I'm going to aim for crystal and then down to lumen. Don't have current information, but it looks like a doubling, so probably that would be safe. Same with chitin, so we'll get some break kelp and some chitin. We're at 8 days. Since we're going to try to take supplies, do I get that animal back? That'll do. We're still at 7 days. That frees up more cargo space, so get some bright kelp. And some chitin. Man, we're getting low on cash. I hope it's worth it. Okay. Chart location revealed. Getting lots of codex updates. We get insight when we achieve a certain number of codex updates, so I'm gonna... Yeah, that one's a little expensive. The Grufta info. Alright, think we're done here. Got some healing done. All right, 8 and 9. Not great. Morale's good. Vigor's down. We rest another day. Yeah, let's rest another day. There we go. Garrett got healed from the hurt status. Now we're ready to go. Let's spend more money we don't have. Restocking our food. Get us back to 7, and we're out of here. Alright, so we're going to try to get to Crystal. It's almost due east. Uh-oh. Garrick walks up to you with surprising momentum for his stubby legs, just as you're getting ready to give the marching order following a short break. He looks upset, huffing, red in the face, and sweaty. Yeah, I knew he was going to get pissed eventually. All right, that's enough of this shit. I thought we were business partners, mate. I thought we were on the same bloody page. Apparently, I was the only one thinking that, because you seem to be turning this business into some kind of charity organization for the fools and useless shits of this world. Consider this a warning, mate. Yeah. Yeah, go there. $150 full guards. Ouch. Do we come down this spur or try to go up that way? Only a 46. Don't like that one. Let's switch back to 100%. Good return. Yeah, leave that stuff behind. Yeah, the trading has very much a hub system where, I mean, you go to the mushroom mine, gee, what do they sell? They sell mushrooms. Take that to other places to earn a profit. And you get marble from one location because they have marble stockpiles or stone walls there. So, I mean, that's all set, but you can oversaturate the seller's market by delivering to the same place. Just go back and forth between 2 points. It's great at first, but you will oversaturate the market, and the price will drop and drop and drop and no longer be profitable until you let time pass. And there's random variances. There's other trading houses doing things, so it randomly changes the pricing somewhat as well. But the basic resource demand, source locations, and places that want that item is pretty well set, but it can fluctuate enough to put some vagaries into the system. All right. Yeah, we're still okay. What are we looking at? 67. That's good. That's good enough. Nothing much. We're a long way away. We got something called Mirage. Let's try to work our way towards Mirage. Get us one more space. Oh, we're a little north of Crystal now. Ending Mirage always feels like a hallucination caused by heat exhaustion. First comes the feeling of humidity in the wind, and it is quite shocking so close to the arena's Vorax. Then comes the smell of flowers and fruit. Then the small white fortress emerges on the horizon. Seeing the lake around the settlement makes the steps of the beasts and people springier. Sigil of the House Darius dominates the flags on the welcoming Ark of Mirage. They run the city, at least for now. Slave traders, military benefactors, lords, and nobles. Their treasures are equally drenched in the blood of soldiers and the sweat of slaves. Depending on your connections with the house, you might be able to find promising opportunities. Only do not expect them to still have the reins of the city when you return in, say, a few weeks. Mirage is a valuable oasis, and its managing house changes with the change in the wind. Mirage. So does it show up on the map now? Now it shows up on the map. All right, so there's a midpoint. Yeah, that's kind of a midpoint between a lot of places. You can go Larnak Mirage to Ash, or back down towards Lumen and Torzogs. It's a bit far for that trek, but I mean, it saves a little bit, depending on what it's available. You have cheap food in quantity. Look at that. They're not buying... Oh, they're not selling bright kelp. They'll buy it for 5. Back prices, please. 16. I forget what we bought it for. That Larnak Mirage trip didn't take as long as it seemed like it was going to. All right, so bright kelp, we bought it 10. We could sell here for 16, but I'm planning on moving on with the bright kelp, so we'll keep a hold of that. Chitin. Ooh, chitin is in demand. I didn't look at the chitin list. We bought it for 5. We can sell it for 10, so we can get about the same, but pretty much everywhere. How about over in way far away, Torzag's? Yeah, it's looking about the same from our previous pricing. We'll go ahead and sell it here. Okay, we got plenty of food. We got 2 slots available. Food is probably the best thing to buy here, but Dragon Steel scraps. Yeah, they have nothing to buy to take anywhere else. We're at to check equipment, I think, at the last place. Darius. Goods for Darius to Torzags. We are heading there. Yeah, we can do that one. Oh, no, we can't do that one. It's level 2. Never mind. So we got nothing there. The old Calrish. Calrish Market of Torzags. Okay. Going to Crystal. No money. Going to Torzags. And they're not going to add much consumption comparatively. Oh, now we're partially defended. Crap. Not going to hire people. How's everybody doing? Still 7 out of 13. Man, it takes so long to heal. Everybody's still wounded. Some of them still heavily wounded. All right, bumped morale and vigor a bit. No, I'm not doing this one. I have no idea where Fort Viridium even is. No idea where Fort Viridium. Oh, that one, Fort Viridium. Actually, we're heading directly that direction. We're heading that direction. Sorta. Crystal, then Lumen, most likely. I still think I'm going to pass that one up. All right. I just want to get back to Torzag. So we're not buying anything. We've checked the city. Nothing at the merchant factions. We've rested. I think it's time to head on out. So east, southeast. Pay now, 150. Sure. Sure. All right. An ill wind blows through. Pest fail. Lost a fighter. Are we still protected? Nope. Shit. That's going to be expensive no matter which way I go. Okay, Crystal. I don't think we've been to Crystal. One inside awarded for discovering Crystal. Ah, Oakwoe Camp. Cool. Not famous enough yet. Your account of your travels and deeds are proof enough that a meeting with their head trader is worth his time. It's called scientifically an epic cluster bungle. Okay. Don't have an extra set of quality tools for you, buddy. Skewers, awnings, protected harnesses, slave cages, armaments, blinders, and combat saddles. I think I've seen most of this in various places. Alright. Guess I should technically visit these guys too. Want me to favor one way or the other, huh? Alright, prices aren't terrible. They don't have many supplies. We've got enough, though, to get by. I assume... Really? They don't have a lot of Ceruleus Crystal for sale here? Oh, they have Flavo Crystal. But that's obviously going to be the thing to take. Well, for 17, supposedly. Sure. We'll buy a little bit. No, he didn't split. He was just announcing his ire. He's at the lowest level of loyalty. Resentful. Down at the bottom. He wants me to be an asshole. He's the one I value pretty much the least, so... I mean, I'll lose my supercargo, which would be bad, but he's the one I don't care about the most. So, he's damn near useless in combat. His only real value to me is this cargo bonus. I could get by without him if I had to. I wouldn't be too sad. Alright. So, not much we can do here. Bought out their supplies. Okay, from Crystal, we're going to try to get to Lumen. Typical for trading trip is Torzag, Lumen, Arkan, Torzag, Lumen, Arkan. Yeah, Lumen's pretty much my only target. I don't know what Lume is. I haven't been there. Be nice to check it out while we're in the area, but... $6 days, huh? Forgot to hire a guy. I don't know if there's a location up here that's like the entrance. I don't see a spot, so I don't know. I don't think I'm going to try that trip. Yeah, I'm missing this stuff. Not good. I think I have to get through here, and Lumen's like right below this point. Yep. The place has my favorite art. I don't really pay much attention to aesthetics like that. I don't really care. I don't remember any particular place that wowed me. But it's not something I usually pay attention to, so... yeah, not really many choices here. Too much stuff. Entering the vicinity of a Caravan was not one of your wiser decisions. Within half an hour, the heat and the light become unbearable. The iron parts of your equipment start to sting, nay, scorch your skin, and you can see small fumes of smoke rising up from the attire of your combs. Awnings do not help either. They're practically one step away from being on fire. And then there is the light, searing, blinding, so powerful you cannot look up and have to shelter your eyes. You must leave fast or else burn alive or be struck blind, as some of your less fortunate crew members certainly will. From now on, moving on to a Caravan node will result in death unless you're properly protected. -3 workers. How did I get to that space? I don't remember clicking on that space. I was trying to go around. Oh, it drew the path through the Caravan. Thanks, autopathing. Autopathing is getting me killed. What is with the path still being shown there?